ball. They're going to keep the game moving. They're going to dictate tempo, allowing that front four to be a little bit more aggressive, but off the ball. And that is going to be the leading side for this Orange County side, because that front two of Zubak and Jameson, the relationship, Zubak might come a little bit more to feet, run in behind, and Jameson's going to be vertical and really test the shape of Lexington and that defensive unit.
Eligio Araguin, the referee in charge here this evening. Lexington in their blue from left to right. Orange County in their orange from right to left. Massive 3 points at stake in the Western Conference. Single-digit games remaining for all teams in a very tight playoff race. Lexington can rise to third with a win. Orange County can rise to fifth with a win. And we are underway. Oh, no, we're not. Now we are. No, we're not. Bring it back. Bring it back. Chris Hagart had us all messed up. Now he's the one shrugging his shoulders as if he didn't cause this whole mess in the first place. There we go. Orange County and Lexington on a Friday night here on CBS Sports Golasso Network. Can they test Tetsuya Kadono making his first start in goal for Orange County? It is Firmino just over the bar. Didn't miss by much. Rodriguez. Okun. Curling it in again, glanced on just wide. There you see it again. He's lacking the assist. He only has 2 goals, but he is really the guy that makes his attack go. He operated active soccer clubs in the U.S. Takes on newcomer Portland Hearts of Pine. That's Wednesday, September 17th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern on the CBS Sports Network.
And yet again, we start to see Orange County recognize the space that they can really exploit through this Lexington defensive set. It's bypassing that first line and midfield line into Ethan Zubak and having secondary actions of Chris Hagart, Pinto, and Kelly coming underneath. So if you are Terry Boss, you need your 2 center backs, Chabert and Roux, to be a little bit more aggressive at just eliminating the space in between lines. Good pocket here.
Oh, nice move. Continuing on. Going for goal, saved by Kadono. Good individual effort from Rodriguez.
Now shows off his ability to elude about 3 Orange County defenders.
Okun goes for goal anyway, blisters it wide. All that set up from that distance. He saw one in the wall. He was double dog dared by Kadono and he took it, but sliced it wide.
Almost a very similar technique that we saw from Nick Firmino moments ago. Trying to put his laces through and just get a little bit of movement to unsettle the goalkeeper. Just pulls it wide, but he hits it well. Okun.
Hometown fans, why go far when the best stay is right here at home? Embassy Suites Lexington Green is your go-to spot for a weekend staycation, a night out, hosting meetings and events, or out-of-town friends. Local, loyal, and always game day ready. Through from Manalcazar. Good touch from Zubak going for goal. He's in form right now. Scored in each of the last 2 games and 5 of the last 7.
Ethan Zubak is doing a really good job at just keeping Wu and Gilbert on their toes, whether it is running in behind. Notice how he just pops up at the last second. And his first touch here is phenomenal. The ability to turn around the corner and have a shot with the second touch of the ball, just pulls it wide. But good action from Ethan Zubak.
Split through, good ball. Finds Ajago. Forcer Ajago lays it off. Firmino. Orange County have done a good job of collapsing defensively. Forcing this one, taken from a distance off the bar. Just a half chance there in the space for Rodriguez and nearly made it count.
How clean of a first touch this is from Rodriguez. The ball almost sticks next to him. And then as he brings in 2 players, that long touch to create a little bit of separation sets him up
I'm just getting set to say that as Orange County have done a good job of collapsing defensively, whenever Lexington do play it in behind, there's one or two orange jerseys there immediately. So how do you loosen that up? You take a shot like that from outside the 18. And maybe it could free up some of the space in behind. All into Colorado Springs in the title game. Now, I don't know that Lexington will go on that type of run. They're certainly capable of it. It's easier said than done. But they have turned that comparison from early in the season to a reality. Now it's Sargent played through. Chaos in front and cleared off the line by Ashton Miles. Firmino looking for Ajago. Still feels like it's coming for Lexington. Can they find one before halftime? Adedokun cuts back inside, clips it back post. The header pulled wide by Gibert.
Fullback, the ability to work up and down the flank to provide real quality once he does get to that final third. But his 1v1 ability to defend and his positioning needs to be a little bit cleaner to take into that next step.
There's been such an initiative from Orange County in signing young players and taking those young players, developing them, sending them off to Europe. Keep an eye in that list. And they also just this week signed Apollo Marinch, a 15-year-old who's on the bench tonight. This one looped in, an awkward one, it's in! Oh, it's a misplay from Brooks Thompson! It undoes 47 minutes of good from Lexington. Bryce Jamison will take it. Orange County with a lead going into the half.
We've talked about the possession and the dominance that has been of Lexington Soccer Club here at home. But if you do not have the ability to put the ball in the back of the net, you leave yourself vulnerable for moments just like this. Bryce Jamison tries to pick his head up and put it into a dangerous area. And this is just an uh-oh moment from Brooks Thompson right through his hands into the back of the net. Not pretty, but Orange.
And there is the whistle to end this first half, one that sees Orange County up 1-0 somehow into the break.
It's what we've seen from Lexington, especially in the early parts of the season, doing all of the things right.
Waiting for the whistle from Eligio Araguin to get us going now in half number 2. Orange County left to right in the orange. Lexington at home going right to left in there. Blue, and away we go with Ricky Lopez Espin. I'm Joe Malva. Happy to have you with us on Golazo Network. Sargent launches, looking for that flick on. He gets it off of Pinto and out for another Commonwealth Credit Union corner. Ninth corner already for Lexington. None have been dangerous. This one, something on goal at least, but for as many corners and a couple of free kicks to throw in there as well, they've had about a dozen set pieces. None of them have been dangerous.
Mentioned in the first half for Terry Boss, yes, you can have a lot of the opportunity and chance creation, but you need to be lethal. You need to put a little bit more pressure on Godono, especially with a goalkeeper who doesn't have a whole lot of experience. You test him and you continue to test him in terms of his decision-making, his positioning, and his shot-stopping ability.
Soccer season is here, and SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the USL. Get all your USL tickets and more on the #1 ticketing site, SeatGeek, your ticket to great seats. Part of that, maybe by design for Orange County, sitting back with the lead, inviting more of this pressure from Lexington. Adedokun. Rodriguez, end line, pulls it back. Sargent. Kieran Sargent dips past Jamison, floats it. Godono misses it, and it's in! A misplay by the keeper. Ajago ties it here in Lexington.
This is when Forster Iago is at his best. The ability to get on the end of service and use his frame to his advantage. But this is all about his timing of the leap. Notice how he keeps his highs on the ball. Backtraps, put a little bit of a body in front of Guimaraes and just meets the ball at the highest point and almost dunks on Corono. It's a great header.
Okun delivering the header off the bar. Very nearly gave them the lead, and now Firmino blasted over the bar. Hafferty. Ferry had the best look at it.
We saw it earlier in the first half as well. Blaine Ferry in acres of space around the corner, top of the 6-yard box. Does a really good job at attacking the ball, but unable to beat the crossbar as his ball pops out to Joe Hafferty. Balances up.
After all that, Firmino going for goal and scooped by Cardona. As crazy as it sounds, the way this game has gone, if you're Orange County and it gets to the finish line 1-1, probably happy as you leave here tonight.
100%.
Not happy with the performance, but happy with the result. In the same vein for a Lexington team that has dominated tonight.
Just no options to play forward for Orange County.
Hustling all the way back to take it. Corey Burke now springing the attack. Hafferty. Burke charging through the middle. Iago as well. Hafferty looking for Iago. Settled. Forster Iago goes down. He fought it off. It's a goal kick. Curled in by Ferry. Cardona punches away. The last time Lexington failed to win a home regular season game was back in May. The 24th, their 1-1 draw against Tampa Bay. 5 straight wins since. Here we are nearly 4 months later. Winning streak in jeopardy unless they could find one. Burke snaps it down, wrong side of the post. Alfredo Medense and Marcus Epps coming on. Gilbert departing. Medense replacing Rodriguez. Another wrinkle in the shape here for Lexington. They already subbed off Speedy Williams for a striker and Corey Burke. Now taking off a center back in Gilbert and bringing on a winger in Epps. This one bent ahead, flag stays down. Chance here for Orange County, it's wide. Tristan Traeger nearly against all odds, giving them the lead.
The texture on this ball from Molina into the path of Tristan Traeger is phenomenal. But if you are with Tristan Traeger, you need to go with your laces back across low and hard to that far post, or high over the left shoulder of Brooks Thompson. Just did not hit it well enough, Tristan Traeger, with that opportunity.
Okun gets Molina to ground. Okun feeds it in front, bounding around. Orange County holds strong again, just barely. That was their first shot of this second half, that moment. Crowd willing them on to one last chance. Epps centering, cleared, and with that, the final whistle. Lexington maybe deserved more on the night, but Orange County do well to come on the road and take a point back with them to Southern California.